What's up, everyone? Matt Father here with another hopefully exciting backyard baseball video as I, as always, get set up with Jibtegrity real quick, and then we'll get right into this one. So there's my passcode. Alright, we are ready to play then. And once again, we had a win against the AI last time out at the Reds, but that was not enough against our human opponents, and so we have continued our losing streak to our human opponents after winning the first 3 and have lost 8 in a row since then. But, you know, that's the way it goes in backyard baseball sometimes, and just don't quite have the wherewithal to worry that much or try to improve all that much. So, gonna keep things going as they have been. Honestly, I think the lineup is as good as it's gonna get, and just gotta, you know, try to be a little more consistent with things. So we're playing the Brewers once again, now at our home park of Ekman Acres. So Henry DeShane at third, Pudge, clone, Wendy Parsons at shortstop, slow but still decent defender Rose Flugel at second, Jocinda solid first base person, Mark McGuire on the mound, tough to hit the ball over his head, so we're going to definitely have to try to go around him. Murray Goldman with his strong arm behind the plate, definitely a slow pitcher-catcher pairing, which is theoretically something we can take advantage of, and all speed, that's about it amongst the outfielders. Ruth is okay defender overall, Luann short, fast, etc. And Jane is actually pretty solid at actually catching the ball, and is of course fast, like I said. So kind of tough outfield defense for us. As well as, of course, Henry at third base, but anything we can keep really short that Murray and Mark have to try to fight over might be good for us. And otherwise, we'll just be trying to rip the ball into the outfield or over the fence or something. But we're ready to get into this one. Junior Orioles playing host to the Blue Brewers here. And Rose Flugel leading off for those Brewers, I think that's how you pronounce her name at least. She's batting .575 in the AI version of the season here. That's pretty dang high. It's higher than a lot of my batters. I wouldn't be surprised if that is among the league leaders. Sydney falls down on it. Is Rose going to pick up a hit here? No! Susan comes in from left field after it bounces off of Sydney at shortstop. Fires it from basically shortstop to Ashley at first base, and we get the out. Henry does manage to single on a line drive to right field, however, as Fabian is very slow at second base, and it took Pablo just long enough to come in and make the play that we were not able to get Henry there. This could be double play. Yes, it is. Jocinda pops it up towards third. Nan makes the catch and guns it across the diamond to get the retreating Henri. So we already have a batting power-up for Chucky. It's going to be a crazy bunt. So once we actually get to Chucky in the lineup, that'll be good for us. Pablo steps in as our leadoff hitter, takes the first pitch, hook for a strike. And if that's fair, it's gone. And it's fair! Solo home run for Pablo Sanchez to lead this one off. It's been most of his home runs so far this season. I think that's now like maybe homer 5 or 6, and he only has a couple more RBIs on top of that, but Still a good way to start things off on offense here. .382-foot shot straight down the line and left. One run on the board for the Orioles, and Ashley Weber at the plate, batting an even .500 so far. So yes, worse than Rose Flugel out there. Ashley takes first pitch just inside for a ball. She's probably taken a couple walks at least this season, so her on-base percentage is probably fine. She hits that one hard towards the left. Not gone, but shouldn't be a problem to get all the way to second there. So another nice big swing from us that Ruth Prout out in left field was not able to get anywhere close to. That game seems to be lagging a little bit here. Hopefully it'll improve. But Sydney swings through that pitch. Looked like a pretty good one. And that's going to be a strike, but not a very good one. So quickly behind 0-2 here with Sydney, and just got to swing and pray. Fouls one off just to stay in the at-bat. 0-2 on Sydney, no outs, and sister Ashley at second. Not a bad swing from Sydney. Lulan does settle under it, but cannot make the catch. Oh, and we got Ashley thrown out going to third. I thought for sure she was safe there. Nice relay throw from Rose, unfortunately. Might regret that one, depending on what Susan does here, in particular, as Mark really picks at the bottom of the strike zone there with that hook. And then Susan fouls one off to also go down 0-2 and switch to line drive here. It's a pretty good pitch to hit, maybe a little high in the strike zone, but fouls that one back as well. Stay alive. Didn't like to take that pitch, but it looked high, and it was good. Good few pixels above the strike zone. And then Susan fouls off another, so it stays at 1-2. Sydney at first, and one out in the inning after getting Ashley thrown out. Another foul ball from Susan. Mark's not giving me anything really good to hit, but does end up missing very far below the strike zone there. Easy take. And Susan hits that one on the ground. It's going to be fielded by Jacinda. She gets the force at first. And Sydney advances to second successfully. And I've really had better luck with line drive with Jordan. And Jordan is going to pick up a single there. We'll see if that's a good thing with Vincent up next. I really wish I had not gotten Ashley thrown out at third. I thought she was there for sure, but such is life, as Mark misses just a bit high to Vincent and then a little bit low to Vincent. So 2-0 count for him. That hook does catch the top of the strike zone. So 2-1, and of course 2 outs. That was a strike anyway, so I took a hack at it, but whiffed. Go to 2-2. That one honestly might have been a ball. And Henri fielded it and did not just try to make the tag, but went over to third and made the play anyways. Not a great piece of hitting from Vincent there. So just the one run on 4 hits there is pretty costly, potentially. Oh, man, puts a good swing on the ball. But one hopped by Nan at third and gunned across to Ashley for the out. Which is good, because don't really want to have any runners on base for Mark McGuire here. We will unfortunately have Fabienne up to lead off next inning with nobody on, and she'll probably get a home run. Hopefully, actually, getting stuck on base is not the worst, as Chucky strikes Mark out on 3 pitches anyways. But getting on first base with a long single or something is not the worst for Fabienne, as Chucky will be up after her with the crazy bunt. Ruth with a little dinky little grounder, fielded by Vincent, thrown to Ashley, and we get her by a few feet at least. Honestly, pretty surprised, amazed that Fabienne's batting .648 this season. And she does in fact hit a home run, so if we could have just gotten to her last inning, and we got that same pitch, could have been real nice for us, but, you know, solo home run is better than an out. So 329 feet for Fabienne brings us up 2-0. A little weird of a situation to crazy bunt, but I think it's worth it just to keep moving things along. Some chance we have multiple crazy bunts, some chance we get another power up. Would rather use it now and see what happens than not even get a chance to use it. As the ball is going to die right there, Chucky is just going to get a single, unfortunately. The slow infield, for the most part, of the Brewers kind of working for them there. But Chucky gets his single. And we do still have crazy bunt charges left over. So we'll take that. That one catching the top of the strike zone is pretty annoying for us. So Nan is down 0-2 here. Don't think I had a good chance of getting Chucky on base safely, but thankfully at least Nan made it there. So no double play. Brings up Mr. Pablo Sanchez. Of course, hit a home run his last time up. Got a pretty freaking good pitch to hit. Fastball towards the middle of the plate, but fouled back behind home plate. That one's going to miss low and inside. It's 1-1 with 1 out, and Nan on first. I think that's low. Yep. I think that's low too. Alright, 3-1. Walk is awkward, but not the literal worst. That one does catch the inside part of the strike zone, so full count here. I think that's enough, even with only 1 out, that we send Nan. Pablo makes good contact, and it skips past Henri at third, and that's going to be enough to get Nan to second. Brings up Ashley, who had that really nice double last time. We could use something like that again. First pitch from Mark misses high and outside. Maybe not that high, but... Second pitch was a definite strike. A little low in the strike zone, but took a hack at it and fouled it back. That one is way inside. 2-1 on Ashley. Oof, that one was just about perfect. And just about perfectly struck if it had just stayed fair. So 2-2. Like that pitch back. Now we had to swing at that one and pulled it foul as well. Stays at 2-2, 1 out in the inning. Man on second, Pablo on first. That one is going to be caught by Henri at third, unfortunately. Good pitch and not a bad swing from Ashley there, but
I'm going to crush this one.
This was for naught so far. Sydney hits that one well, but it's going to be fielded by Wendy. Throws to third and gets the out. So up to 8 hits, but only 2 runs to show for it. And once again, we're going to be up with a power bat to lead off next inning. Nobody on base. Just not quite working out for us. And that might still be lineup related issues, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do with this group. So I'm just gonna keep running them out there and see what happens, I think. As we get an easy first out on somebody I don't even remember. Nice play from Chucky there to get the second out. That one was a bit tough. And Wendy Parsons up now. She whiffs through a first pitch left hook. Whiffs through a second pitch left hook. And hits a high bouncing ball on the third pitch left hook that bounces off Chucky and is enough for a single. Took Vincent just a bit too long to actually get to that one. So runner on first, Rose Flugel at the plate. If it wasn't 2 outs, and if Rose hadn't just clobbered it out into center, that would have been a nice double play opportunity. Instead, we relay it in from Jordan on the flubbed catch to Sydney at shortstop to Ashley at first to get Rose out at first base. So no harm done despite the single there. And we'll have Susan Gore up to lead things off in the bottom of the third. She'll start with the line drive swing here. I think it's fine. Took the first pitch outside for ball 1, fouled off the second for strike 1. Third just barely misses high. And that one misses inside. So 3-1 for Susan here. Not a really good pitch. I think we still swing. Yeah, about like that. Nice rip from Susan. I think just a single, but solid single, nevertheless. Mark flubs the throw to second. That means that Susan and Jordan both make it on base in time. That was going to do it for Mark on the mound. Wendy Parsons in from shortstop to pitch. Very interesting. And she misses just outside on Vincent there. Misses low with her second pitch hook. 2-0 on Vincent. Yeah, I'm a little surprised Wendy was the backup pitcher, but maybe that's standard. Nasty hook there that just catches the bottom of the strike zone. And now Vincent behind 2-2. Yeah, behind-ish. Technically even count, but I think that's straight 3. Yeah, fair enough. I had already kind of decided it wasn't worth swinging at, and that's alright. We'll take the strikeout. Keep our 2 runners on for Fabienne here. Not swinging at that one, as it misses low. Another situation where a walk to Fabienne is not the actual worst. That one was just a bit low once again. Big ol' hooks from Wendy are tricking me, and then I finally got a fastball. It was definitely a strike. It was high in the strike zone, but took it. Okay. Missed quite a bit low, ultimately. Glad we didn't swing, but it was tough to read. It's quite a bit high. So full count, I think, means we're going to send our runners even with just 1 out in the inning. Looks like it didn't matter anyways, as Fabienne does it once again. Her 2nd home run of the ball game. She's been on a roll. She hit 3 last week at Parks, I believe. Just barely missed a little pool shot, kiddie pool shot. As the game continues to lag a little bit, but we'll take our 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd. Again, some missed opportunities, but feels good to capitalize there. Once again, bases empty for Chucky here, and he's gonna once again fire off a crazy bunt regardless. Maybe we get... Ooh, that worked out great. It took a while, but eventually Luann managed to scare that one out towards right field corner. And that's going to get Chucky to 3rd. This looks like a pretty clear. Murray is locked onto the pitcher to throw it already. So even though he's off home plate, and it would be probably it would have been an easy walk home there. We're going to try to have Nan get on basically just by pulling it down the 3rd baseline and hoping that they don't throw it to 1st, basically. Henry guns it across to 1st anyways, though. Fair enough. Maybe a line drive swing would have looped it above his head. Never know. So Pablo up with 2 outs and Chucky hanging out on 3rd. Pretty much any hit here should help us score Chucky. Send Chucky home. Alright, now that I've worn Pablo the heck out, he just gets his long RBI single there.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Could be worse, but didn't really want to get him caught on a rundown there. Just thought I had a better chance at 2nd than I actually did. Looked like a pretty good pitch to hit there with Ashley, but swings right through it. 1 for 2 with her double so far today. That one should be caught by Henri, and is. So up to 6 runs on 13 hits. Not a great conversion rate still, but it's alright. We'll have Sydney, Susan, Jordan leading off next inning. But for now, I need to try to get through Henri here. He's down 0-2 so far. One more left hook. Ooh, misses outside. Or, sorry, inside for Henri. Freaking lefties. Pulls that one towards first. Can Ashley beat him to the bag? Yes. Nice play by Ashley there at first. Jocinda Smith up next. Whiffs through first pitch, left hook. Watches the second one go by. Falls behind 0-2. And whiffs through a third consecutive low and inside left hook for the second out of the inning. And brings up Luann. It's gonna also get left hooks, lowish and inside. Hard to actually pitch low to these one height folks. She's whiffed through the first 2 so far. And whiffs through the third as well. So Chucky settling in, picks up 2 strikeouts in the top of the 4th here. I think we were out of our crazy bunt now.
I'm gonna crush this one.
No, we do still have it. Well, definitely glad I've been using those then. So Sydney up, takes first pitch on the inside part of the strike zone. 1 for 2 so far today. Yeah, I knew it was a ball. Wanted to swing anyways. Probably was far enough outside that it's good that I didn't swing. Rips that one, but pulled foul, unfortunately. So 1-2 here for Sydney. That one sure looks like a ball, and is. So 2-2. Sydney puts a pretty good swing on it, loops it in the air a little higher than I would have liked, but Ruth cannot make the catch. So, not entirely deserved single there. Brings up Susan, who I think we're going to start out on power and just try to clear the bases, but see what kind of pitches we get. Got a good pitch, and she crushes that ball towards right field, but it goes to the right of the fireplace out there and right. I think it's a fireplace. That one does miss inside, thankfully, so 1-1. Straighten out that first swing. Okay, at least missed, but that one was super tempting to try to poke out on the outside corner of the plate. That one is a strike. I'll switch to line drive here with 2 strikes on. Not on that pitch, though. Full count for Susan. We'll send Sydney. Susan hits it well out towards right. Looks like Luann's going to settle under it. Yeah, and makes the catch. Plenty of time for Sydney to retreat back to first at least. I don't think she would have been able to advance to second regardless. But still annoying. Wendy just barely misses inside to Jordan. And misses high with her second pitch. So 2-0. All the way to a 3-0 count here, and we are absolutely not swinging, even though it's a crazy ball that I'm tempted by. Gives us runners on first and second for Vincent. So normally the most, well, he and Chucky are both at least occasionally reliable in this janky spot here. Is that going to give us credit for a hit and a power-up off of that crazy ball? Apparently. So what do we get with Chucky now? A screaming line drive or the crazy bunt? I think we probably stick with the crazy bunt. So technically a hit there from Vincent, I suppose. Oh, I want that one back. Fabienne fouls it back. And takes inside right off of her lead leg there for a ball. That was not what we wanted, but might work out okay. Okay, everybody's going to be safe on a long single for Fabienne. And we do have Chucky up with the crazy bunt. I think I would rather crazy bunt than screaming line drive. I don't know if that's entirely correct, but... we can hope. Fabienne makes it to second. Vincent and Jordan both make it home. Pretty likely to stop here with Fabienne on second, Chucky on first, and Nan at the plate, but who knows. If she could somehow earn a walk here, that would be awesome. Ooh, that was a good pitch from Henri. Just catches the inside strike zone. Yeah, then we just try to put it in play and hope something really crazy happens, but Henri fielded from the pitcher's mound well. Mark struggled with it. Maybe Fabienne could have got there without Henri's interference. Did get him more juice with the most recent strikeout from Chucky. Nobody needs it currently. So he'll stand in there and face Mark McGuire. We're up to an 8-0 lead, so we're cobbling some runs together here at home at Ekman. And we have Mark McGuire down 0-2 so far. Trying to not give him anything good to hit, and that does mean Chucky misses inside there. And then misses low. A little annoying. But, I don't know what pitch number that was, honestly. I can't remember if he fouled off the 0-2 or not. But we do pick up our 4th strikeout. A zigzag that I think we're pretty unlikely to ever use. With Ruth at the plate. And slap a couple slow balls in, I think. She makes good contact to Fabienne, who was able to make the play at first. Keep the bases empty for Murray Goldman. It's one high in the air, out towards center. Looks like Jordan's under it, and he makes the catch. So at the top of the lineup we go. Pablo with his 4th chance today. The solo home run to lead off the game, and a couple singles so far. Nice pitch from Henri on the inside part of the strike zone. Might have been a ball. I don't know. Kicking at corners, which, to be fair, most of Pablo's strike zone is corners. Pablo stays alive on that 0-2 pitch, fouling back behind home plate. That one is just a bit too far outside. So is that one. I think Pablo probably could have hit that one pretty well, though. I don't know. That one's going to miss inside. Full count. Hold on, I gotta adjust something real quick. The sun was getting in my eyes from my window in the office here. Pablo hits that one just kind of in the air towards center, and Jane makes the catch. Pablo fought pretty well that at bat, but it wasn't a great final pitch to hit there. Might work out from Ashley here. Yeah. Didn't even need to be sprinting. So infield single to Mark McGuire at shortstop. He looks pretty tired out there still and slow to begin with. So worth keeping that in mind if we can manage to hit it to him. That one, okay, is going to skip past into the outfield. Just a long single, but back-to-back hits for the Webbers there. Pretty solid for Susan now. Let's see if she can get a hold of pitch. Not that one. It was a strike no matter what, though. Don't think closed was the best stance for that pitch. Yeah, man. Like that one back, but it's alright. 0-2 will switch to line drive and just try to make contact. She does make contact. Solid, but right at Jane in center. And she does make the catch. The throw into Rose was offline, and I took advantage to at least move Ashley up to third. Attempt to steal here. Take a pitch with Jordan. Do make the throw, and I get Sydney out going back to first. Huh. Okay, fair enough. Thought I had a pretty good shot there, but it's a good throw from Murray, and then Rose with the cannon at second. Making me feel foolish. Nice catch by Jordan on a liner out towards center. So 8-0 lead. Well, so far, 8-0. So if the status holds, that's a 9-run advantage overall. Feel like it should have been better, but Pablo can't make the catch, but can make a one-hop throw into Ashley for out number 2. Definitely some things I'd like back from that one. As we get another big pop fly out to the outfield, and Jordan doesn't quite settle under it. Looks like it's going to be a long hit for Rose. Yep. Alright. Inning continues. So, just kidding, as Rose takes off for second for some unknown reason. And we'll just throw her out at second to end the game. Alright. So, not our best, but not our worst either. It can definitely be a tough park to score at, so that could end up being enough, don't know. Some good games. Fabienne was hitting the ball, well, a couple times at least, and then had one single. Sydney did pretty well. Pablo did okay, continues to struggle with RBI. Susan kind of let us down in this one. Ripped the one down the right field line, but couldn't quite do enough to drive anybody in there. And that's going to do it for us here in game 12. Let me get my score reported so I can stop the recording here. Yeah, some good efforts. Oh, Jordan did draw a walk. Fair enough. I forgot about that. 1 walk and 1 strikeout for us in this one. Still not quite enough offensive firepower or successful timing or something there, but we are good to go. So thanks for tuning in. If you made it all the way through this one, we just have 2 games left in the season at home against the Melonheads and a rematch with our division rival Giants at their home park. So, thanks everyone.